Yo, what is up, everybody? It is your boy King ZagZ back again with another video, and today we are going to be reacting to the UFC 5 championships that happened not this past weekend, but the weekend before that. And I know I haven't done a video on the channel in the last month, but if you guys want to keep up with the kid King ZagZ, everything that we got going on the King ZagZ official channel, make sure to go follow me over on my Twitch account. I'll be live streaming there multiple times every single week. Make sure to turn on post notifications and hit that subscribe button if this is your first time. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the lineup that we got for the UFC 5 championships held in London. I think it was held like outside the O2 Arena right after that event from the London UFC event that they had. As you guys can tell, yo, first off, before I even get into this video, I just wanted to say shout out to ZagZ UFC, bro. ZagZ UFC came by in one of the streams that we had on, I think it was Sunday night, and he subscribed to your boy King ZagZ official. So shout out to ZagZ UFC, bro. That is really like a full circle moment because I've been doing UFC content for like a year and a half. And ZagZ UFC is someone that I've watched for a long time. So it's really, really cool to have that dude subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll hit him up and I'm going to try to do a video with him. But honestly, like, that's just a full circle moment, you know? Like, he has got to be the favorite going into the championships. I think I might have seen some clips. Fought against Big Boy MMA way long ago. Probably when I was streaming over in, like, December last year. He got the better of me and ended up winning. I know that Winter's a really good fighter. Profit's also really good. I also don't know many of the other people competing in this tournament. I'm pretty sure that a lot of the best players aren't competing in this tournament. Like, not to take anything away from whoever wins, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of the top players, like, I'm sure that a lot of the top players just couldn't even, like, the tournament got announced. What month is it? The tournament was held in March, but they announced it in like late January, I'm pretty sure. So it didn't even give people enough time to like order the tickets, get invited to the event. And I just think with UFC 6 and like the new game coming out later on this year, I think that the tournament style for the next UFC championship event is going to be a lot bigger with the UFC community, UFC 5 community, the gaming esports community growing. I think that it's honestly really cool that they were able to get this together because the UFC championships in the past, they haven't really been too crazy. Like, it's a lot of like smaller channels, a lot of smaller promotions, but this was pretty much one of the biggest things that we've had in a while. So I think I'm just gonna fast forward all the way till the end. I know a lot of you guys don't really want to sit down and watch the entire tournament considering this is 5 hours long, but I thought it was pretty cool. They had this dude. I don't know who this guy is, but I'm subscribed to Nabality, bro. They got one of the top UFC 5 creators. I thought that was pretty cool that they had him in the had him announced in the tournament. But these are all the contestants that were competing, and I think let's just sim, bro. Let me just sim down to here and see how it's going. Now, this was a whole. I probably should have streamed this, but I was in Tennessee when this was happening. I was out there visiting some of my boys in Tennessee, which was a great time, by the way. But this is what you guys all came here to see. All right, so I don't know if that sounds bad. I'm just gonna reset again. So this is the championship after the whole bracket. I know a lot of you guys didn't want to see the start of it, but we all assumed that ZagZ UFC was going to go to the finals in the championship. He's been widely considered as he's widely considered as the best UFC 5 player. I honestly, if you were to ask me before the tournament started, I would have predicted ZagZ to probably go to the finals. Obviously you can get upset. There's a lot of BS in UFC 5, like a lot of flash knockouts, a lot of times you have your guard up and it like gets broken through. So it's honestly like not really one of those sports to where like you can play perfectly and win, but ZagZ, dude. ZagZ actually showing out when it matters the most. And then on the other side, we got Profit and Winter, definitely widely considered as some of the best players in the community. Now, when I said that earlier about some players like not making it in, these are definitely some of the top players that made it in there. Obviously, Profit and Winter beat each other, or they beat all the bracket leading up to it, and Profit ended up getting the win to go to the finals against ZagZ UFC. So, dude, I'm excited. I think they're doing a best of 3. I think they're doing a best of 3 for the finals. So I'm excited to see how they fight. I'm excited to see the styles they use. I'm excited to see the fighters that they pick. I would assume that they both are gonna pick the best fighters in the weight class, like something along the lines of like Ilya, Alex Pereira, like Alexander Volkanovski, something like that. But yeah, let's advance and let's go into the finals. Let's watch the final matchup, bro. I'm actually excited to see this.
There you go, guys. The standings so far in the tournament. ZagZ beats Kahan, Carnelito. Great matchup. 2 versus 2-1.
Wait a second, Carnelito. Wait a second now. Hold on. Carnelito, does this guy have a YouTube channel? Is this like the cheeser? Carnelito? How do you spell it? Is that the guy that spams? Whatever.
If we can. And then, if we can as well, let's run over to the blue room and look
at the
spectators.
Here we go.
Let's take a look at these guys setting up right.
Here we go. So it's what? What did they say this guy's name was? Was it is this Winter? Wait, was this Winter or I forget off the top of my head.
Hopefully loads of trash to each other as well. But this is our finals, guys. This is our finals. These for Live London. £1,000 on the line between these two. Right
£1,000. So what is that in like US dollar? Isn't it like 1 point like 2? What is it like 1.2 or 1.3? So if it's $1,000, they're probably making like $1,300 US dollars for the win.
Pretty calm.
That's pretty nice, bro. For a UFC tournament, we'll take it.
Right, mate.
Any final thoughts on Nabality?
Will it come down to the nerves, do you think?
I think it definitely will. But
I think
both these guys, cool, calm,
I
collected.
think they're both calm.
They played each other earlier on today, and it was 2-1. 2-1 Nas.
Really? So they've already played 3 times today in the tournament. So this final game they're about to do right here is going to be a best of 3.
Taporia lock straight away for
us out. So Nas, guys, is in the blue corner. He is locked into Taporia. On your left-hand side of the screen there, we have got Profit. And he's going to be
it's
going
Profit.
with
Okay.
Volkanovski.
Oh, in the lightweight.
Well, lightweight Volkanovski would be kind of crazy. Maybe he's second-guessing it right now.
Yeah, I would.
So Winter versus Profit at the bottom of the screen. I don't know what this is about to say. It's just saying Winter versus Profit. That's a little weird.
I'm surprised he's not going Islam Makhachev.
Wait, so who did who pick?
I think he's like 93 chain, 92.
Is it a roofie pick, is it?
I'm surprised he's not going Islam Makhachev.
Wait a second. I'll be able to tell you who's who right as the fight starts.
Here we go.
All right, everybody, it is time for the finals. Thank you for sticking with us no matter how long you've been here today. ESFL London Live here at the Virgin Media.
Wait, who all right, I bet you Naz is Ilya. I bet you Naz is Ilya.
Profit in the red corner. And Nas UFC in the blue corner.
Yeah, Naz, I was right. Naz is, I've watched this dude way too much. I know this dude's style. All right, so let's watch, dude. What are we getting here, bro? What are they giving us? This dude in the green comes out with a leg kick. This dude with Alexander Volkanovski starts out with a leg kick. Maybe I should put myself over leg here.
No matter how long you've been here today, ESFL London Live here at the Virgin Media Game Park at the O2. It's time for the finals. We've got Profit in the red corner and Nas UFC in the blue corner. Here we go.
Yeah, Nas with the Taporia pick. It being in the blue corner, he does get first pick. And of course, lightweight, you're going to pick the champion, Ilya Taporia, undefeated.
So they're getting some pump fakes, dude. Dude, these Alexander Volkanovski users are super good, dude. Alexander Volkanovski is just so fast if you know the guy's combinations. So you see, look at they're doing a lot of feeling out, but each of them keep throwing their feints. They keep throwing their feints to keep the other person off guard.
In the game, so I'm surprised by that pick, but Nas hates playing against Volk, so
A lot of patience.
Good combo, dude.
Handwork.
There's a body straight body from Nas. Guys, this one right here is widely considered as the best fighter in the world. For those of you guys who aren't really too into UFC, so if you guys want to watch a style that you could emulate, I would definitely watch Nas, bro.
Weapon in the same stance here.
Not to take anything away from this guy, because this guy made it to the finals and beat Nas once in the tournament.
Rips a big uppercut.
But if you know, you know.
we're gonna have to just kind of get comfortable here. Final big event, £1,000 on the line, plus 2 UFC.
This guy, like the guy who's fighting with Volk, he's fighting. This guy, he's fighting good. But Nas is playing way better defense, and I think Alexander Volkanovski has got like that 99 stamina or 100 stamina, so it's really not like missing isn't too big of a deal. But as this fight goes on, it's definitely going to favor Nas, I think. He's just so slick with his slips, like he always knows where to go. Like if I do the slips like this, it just kills my stamina.
Yeah, we can see them on the camera on our end.
Like that's such a clean combo. What did this dude just throw here? He threw like a straight right hook uppercut. Straight hook right uppercut. That was nice.
100% now. 1-2 lead uppercut in there, doesn't get anywhere. Trying to force a little bit of forward pressure off that straight right.
Look at how none of these guys throw shots like moving forward. They just like they're always got their feet planted and they're throwing really nice clean shots.
To be fair,
This is the highest level of UFC right here we got going down on KingZag's official.
Firing back across the board from Profit. Both guys really been quite patient in this opening round. They found some good counter shots, and the head movement from both guys has been great.
The head movement has been phenomenal.
Banging back on the opposite side with big shots. That knee didn't really land to the body, nor did that lead body kick. And Profit coming back forward with the double left hand. That's nice work there, though, from Nas to get those 2 shots in.
Definitely. It's definitely just going to be a...
Oh, that was nice. That's a KingZag's type of combo right there. The double body hooks.
Round 1, best of 3, you know what I mean? It's definitely just going to be a feeling out.
Oh, good. He caught him, bro. Caught him going back. Dude, so now Naz is starting to break down this dude's stamina now. So when they're both on the same level of stamina, because the guy that's using Volk has been missing a ton of shots. I bet you Topuria is gonna catch him maybe next round.
Just mentally locking yourself in, realizing you're in the final here. Big moment.
Dude, oh wow, this dude Volk's gonna get slipped and caught with a hook. I'm calling it, bro.
Standing and deciding to trade with Volk still.
It's happening that fast, dude. Naz closing in on him, stuns him. Volkanovski fighting back for his life, but dude, Naz is just too slick, bro. Naz is actually way too slick. Let's see what they're doing here. Dude, I don't get how, dude, this never, I don't know if whoever plays UFC, you guys can understand. I don't know how these jabs, like, dude, if I were to do this online, if I were to throw a jab when someone were to throw a hook at me, I would just get rocked. I don't get how, like, these people throw jabs to, like, break the punch combinations. Dude, I gotta talk to Naz, bro. I gotta spend 2 to 3 hours with Naz UFC, bro. 2-3 hours with Naz UFC and forget about it. Yo, let me show you guys what I got going on over here, though. Dude, I'm not sponsored, but I'm trying out this Hawaiian Punch C4, and it's pretty fire. It's pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie, but you guys didn't click on this video. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably like an 8 out of 10. It's nothing crazy, but it's better than the other C4s that I usually get from them.
But yeah, you're tough still.
You can't tunnel vision type of moments where...
Alright, let's see.
You just took a fat combo, and you're like, right, I need to land back now, and you go back in with your head up, not fully recovered. Against
this guy always starts the rounds out with leg kicks, but you see what I mean with the stamina up top? Their staminas were both super low at the end of last round, but because this guy's got the Volk, his stamina regenerates a lot more. Even though Naz UFC I wouldn't say dominated because the other guy is really good, but Naz UFC definitely significantly won that round, landed at a higher percentage.
That probably won Naz the round.
The knockdown definitely scored points too, especially for like the UFC scoring card. Not like UFC 5 scorecard. They value those like knockdowns and stuns so much.
Right hook there as well.
Yeah, they're locked. They are locked.
With that too. Prophet eats another rear uppercut. He's keeping those feet planted right there as well. I mean, the footwork of Volkanovski is so good.
Dude, Naz is so good, bro.
Really going with a body shot, eats a rear uppercut already.
Dude, and look at this too. Like, what does everybody do? This is actually just shows how good the person he's fighting is too. When you get stunned up top, you got stunned up top for the second time twice. What's everybody gonna do? Everybody's gonna dig the body. So what does this guy do in defense? He starts throwing uppercut. One, two. He might throw another one. Slip. Dude, he throws 2 uppercuts looking to counter someone. If anyone throws a body shot off that, he's countering and re-stunning you to take the advantage back. Dude, this is dude, Naz UFC with another stun and a knockdown as he hops on top. Dude, Naz is cooking, going in for the win and taking the win in game 1. He said, let me hop on top and finish it. Let me take my bag. Wow. Naz UFC coming through when it mattered the most. Putting on an absolute masterclass. Absolute masterclass. What do the announcers have to say?
Volkanovski and thought, brilliant, I've won the first round.
Yeah.
Because it's just, they were so close, but it's just the pick is so to disadvantage.
Wait, are they fighting again already?
No, wait. They're really gonna... No, I think they're gonna change fighters here. Nope, they're running it. He wants to stay on the Volk. Interesting.
Right.
Damn, bro. They're staying. They're staying. Let's go. Let's see how it goes. Dude, this could win the tournament. Are they playing first? Are they probably playing best of 3?
I think Prophet would have had first choices here as well. I'm not sure if he realizes that or he just wants to beat Topuria or not.
Who are you guys picking right here? Dude, I'm going Gaethje.
What's on the line in this fight?
I'm chewing that leg up.
I mean, listen, this is the finals. This is it. It's all down to this point. So, yes, it's £1,000 and 2 VIP tickets to UFC London, man. I know Prophet wants to win them tickets for him and One True King, man. For both those guys, they would love to come to UFC London, but here we go. It's all about the skill reactionary matchup right now. Who's going to make the wrong move? Who's going to fake and walk into the level change?
Dude, Volk fighting back good this round, dude. He's not playing any games, dude. He's checking hook every single time.
To the body from Prophet. Nice work with the jab and the lead hand. He is sending that non-stop right now.
Wait a second. So far in this round, I think Naz is down. The fight just started, but dude, this guy Prophet came out to fight. He actually came out to play. So
They're just gonna feel each other out again. I know I'm saying that a lot, but
I like that pull. I like this pull from Naz UFC right here, bro. I like this pull right here. That dude's been checking hook the entire time.
Round one, I know they've just got. It's kind of funny how quickly they're hitting restart. It does feel like the fight's just going on to another round.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we are restarting.
It's the best of 3, so this could win the tournament right here. Dude, look at this, dude. This is such a good fight, bro. This is such a good fight.
Get it done. That is it. It is all over.
Ooh.
Nice uppercut from Falcon, though. He can't count this man out.
Oh, lovely
He's
block.
capable of beating Naz. He beat him earlier today. In the
Wait, did I miss something? I was low key. I was low key like in a daydream right there, chat.
He beat him earlier today in the Swiss tournament or in the Swiss round.
So he beat Naz UFC though. I low key wonder how he beat Naz.
Nice damage, but didn't take a ton of head.
He probably caught Naz when he like does his like down like that, like this shit that Volk did right here. He probably caught him with like an uppercut or something when you do this right here. Naz, that's like the only tendency I can read on Naz, because every time he slips, he's good. Like you can't even catch him on a slip.
L2 X body the lead.
Which is what, dude. Which is weird because that's what I get caught on. I get caught on my. No, actually, I don't really get caught. I get caught when I like weave. I get caught on my weaves.
Size.
Dude, but look at Naz, bro. Look at Naz. Look at the way that Naz, like, he doesn't circle straight out. What he does, he'll come at like an angle. He'll come at like an angle to throw a hook. He'll come back here. He'll come back here and then catch you with another hook. Then he'll slip. Boom. Like, Naz, like, is, you guys, it's super hard to fight the way that he does without having an insane amount of experience. But little things like just his movement of like moving off the line, like moving at angles is really, really good. I don't even know if he thinks about it. But dude, like look at that. He's like perfectly outside of range. He doesn't have much of a reach. Ilya is not tall at all, especially compared to, he might have a 1-inch reach advantage, maybe like a 2-inch reach advantage over Volk. But dude, Naz just had a perfect range. Look at this dude. That's what I'm saying. What does he throw? He throws a jab uppercut and Naz slips it perfectly. And when after this dude's been throwing hooks the entire fight, and then look at, he comes back. What's the first punch Alexander Volkanovski throws is a hook. Naz slips it again, bro. This is insane.
Oh, big counter again. He does block it. Could we be looking at the beginning of the end?
Naz,
get John Anik in here. Shout out John Anik.
Naz has been so good with those uppercuts the entire tournament. That has been his weapon of choice. Slips to the offside. There it is again. He's shoving, there it is again. He is so dangerous with that uppercut.
He's so clinical with the best moves in the game. But he gets block counter.
Count the lead.
Beautiful.
And not a ton of pressure from Prophet. He's taking his time, doesn't want to run into a counter shot. And now he's waiting for the uppercut as well. He's not walking into it.
Yeah, this is good. If that was a left hook from Volk, because Naz is slipping constantly to that right side, so you want to see the left hook. Bait him with the uppercut fake, boom, left hand, that's what he can catch him with. Naz did slip to the left now though, he's just tricky.
Wait, what?
Fake, boom, left hand, that's what he can catch him with.
So wait, he throws a kick and Naz catches it and then slips?
He's tricky.
Lead. Kick off the front.
Dude,
I'd like to see just
I literally need to spend like 2 to 3 years in the basement and forget about it, bro. Dude, I gotta compete, bro. I gotta be here next year, chat.
But you just fired over the body. It's so fast.
Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you think I can make it here next year, chat.
Body roundhouse.
Lead body roundhouse, yeah. If he jabs before, it speeds it up so much. And
Prophet was using that a lot earlier on. We saw him use that a lot. He's been using that lead body liver kick.
Exactly, yeah. He needs. I think when you have this matchup that you're Volk that's so much faster, especially with kicks.
Yeah,
you gotta throw that front kick right here. Dude, if this is me, I know Naz is good with his defense, but dude, I'm throwing this all fight against Naz. I'm throwing that kick all fight. Dude, especially Volk, he's got the fastest front kick in the game, in my opinion.
Kick speed is way faster, and I do agree. Stay away from that uppercut, really. I think that's the real big weapon that Naz has been leaning on.
That was a nice hook. He's been throwing the same shot all fight, though.
Slips to the outside.
You see, that actually is... That's not a bad play. That's actually not a bad play. Now, I'm low-key just talking shit. Like, both of these guys would probably whoop me, like, very easily. But I can see what's happening. And when Naz does this slip right here, I think that's where he's trying to catch him with the left hook. But, dude, like, I don't know how you catch Naz. Like, if you teep him, he's going to block it. You got to throw that front lead. You got to throw that front lead kick. He's still going to catch it a bunch of times, but you got to throw it. Like, I don't think he's going to stand there and box with Naz. He's just going to get countered. I don't think he could run because he'll just get caught or taken down, bro. I don't know. I don't know what to do, bro.
Lands once again, doubles up on it, slips to the outside.
Like what the, like how? Like, you know, like he throws a hook, it hits him. He throws an uppercut, he blocks, he slips it, then he
shot and then lands double hooks up top. Great work from Profit. Fires a head kick behind him now. This guy's very creative. Nas stays calm, beats it all.
I think that's what he needs right there. I think this is it right here. I'm sorry for keep on. I think he needs more fakes. Like how does one take out Nas UFC, bro, without like a lucky flying knee?
Front kick up the middle, and another one. Man, that broke through the block as well. Lead hook as well. Now Prophet has to be careful and back off it. Surely he's taking a lot of shots.
Yeah, you see, this is what I don't like about UFC, bro. This is the thing that I don't like about UFC right here, especially like someone like Nas. Like you have the this is where I draw the freaking line, bro. Look at, he throws a hook, it hits him.
Surely he's taking.
Nas pulls. He pulls this right here. He gets hit with a jab. Right, little smack in the face. He's still here. Smack in the face. He's still here. He pulls the uppercut. He's back here, and he gets hit with an uppercut. Like, look at. How? UFC, fix your game. UFC, fix the game. Look at.
As well now. Prophet has to be careful.
Look at.
Back off it. Surely he's taking.
Yeah, he pulls. He pulls. If he pull, I don't care if he gets hit with a jab. He pulls the uppercut. If you pull the uppercut, you should be able to counter. Every time. Every single time. Every time. Yes, this guy landed a jab over here. If you landed a jab, you shouldn't be pulled into the animation. You should be able to throw a counter punch, and whoever throws their shot first should land. Yes, he pulled his uppercut, but this guy hit him with a jab. They should both be able to throw a shot right here, but look what happens. He hits him with the uppercut that he pulled. It makes no sense. It makes no sense, dude. It makes no sense at all to me. UFC, please fix the game, bro. A lot, actually, though, that's something I will say. If anyone, like, in relation to UFC or has influence in UFC watches the game, the biggest thing that, not the biggest thing, but something that would really help is situations like that where you do a slip, or if you like do a pull, like really getting those like 99 to 100%. Or if you do like a slip, I feel like all slips should be consistent. Not like the slip like this, like the slips where you like go off to the side. When you do those slips, they should be like 100% of the time and like put you into a position to where you can counter. And it would be pretty cool if instead of like the slips where you just have like the Izzy slip, where like this, where like you go like that and you off to the side, if you did like the Mike Tyson one, where like instead of going like that off to the side, if you went like boom, boom, and like you switched and shuffled. Let me show it to you in the full screen so you guys can see. I actually think this would be really good for UFC. You guys know how you hit like the left bumper and then flick the stick to the left or right, and then you go like whoop, or you go whoop, and then you can like counter off them. I think they should have it where you hit it, or like maybe go like right, left, LB, or right, left, like LB, left. You go like boom, boom, and then like you shuffled, so then you can go like boom, boom, and then like hit some hooks, boom, boom, and be able to go back and forth with it. That's something that I honestly would think would make the UFC a lot better, because what they have with Mike Tyson right now, when you do that, like his version is like this, but that's not Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's more like boom, 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 shuffle, shuffle, boom, 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 shuffle, boom, boom, shuffle, straight. Like, you know what I mean? Mike Tyson's never gonna be like, you know what I mean? It's just the little stuff like that that I think everyone in the UFC community would really appreciate. Let's get back to this fight. Uh-oh.
Here, don't you?
Just for another round.
Also, if you guys like videos like this, let me know. I'll honestly make a lot more like them for you all.
There's another win here, and that'll be it. You know, Nas, if he puts down Profit, wins this one, he takes on the line, he gets this.
Nice block on him.
He's so good.
Stay into the, oh my god, again. That is just such a bread and butter move for Nas this entire tournament. Has to be careful of that again, man.
Yeah, I was about to say before that uppercut landed that we're probably going
Dude,
to see an
Nabali's so
uppercut here.
handsome too.
It's the single shot. What Nas is so good at is, of course,
Oh my god! That was so nice. That was so nice.
You were right, you called it.
That was so nice. Look at it. Look at the head movement. Oh!
Head movement, the movement, you know, reading everything, but
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
timing of it. He's so good at the basics, but the single uppercut just on its own, boom, throwing it out there.
That was nice. This is how you gotta beat Naz right here, doing stuff like this.
Boom, throwing it out there.
That was nice. This is where I struggle the most. If I added this to my game, I would actually hit Division 20 in one day. I just do not have that in my game, bro. I don't have the pull body shots yet.
He's been doing that a lot, and he's been full countering really nicely with Trotter, and that's a great way to stay away from that uppercut, because slipping is great.
Honestly, that's pretty easy to do. I should hit the practice mode.
Go into that uppercut, so switch the level change for the pull counter, working out for him here.
Yo, someone leave a comment down below. Leave a comment down below who got robbed in the tournament, or who didn't fight good, or who you guys think should have made it to the championship, or someone that didn't even compete. Because, like, I was like, dude, maybe I should just enter my name into this tournament, bro. Like, I don't even plan on winning, but dude, maybe I could get in there. Like, that's literally how this tournament was. Like, it was low-key, like, low-key kind of, for as big and professional as it was very, like,
loads up the backhand, comes
very horribly promoted.
Start switch back to orthodox right here as well, and Naz has taken his foot off the accelerator here for a second. I don't know if it's because he's sensing.
Like, this event should have been massive. This event, like, if they planned this out like a few months in advance, they could have like literally sold out a small stadium or like arena. Not a stadium, like a venue,
Sending that jab, but the touches from Naz at the end of that range, and then the uppercut threat one more time, breaking through the block with a 1-2. It's not looking good if we go into round 3.
Dude, I think I was meat riding Naz this entire fight, and he's losing.
Just looking at the head up, they are close. Nice hook in there at the end, though.
Oh, man.
Let's see what these guys think.
Intense.
And we're here in the O2.
Watching Prophet's eyes get really wide when he gets rocked, you know, man. Like, trying to stay composed, but round 3 of the finals here at the ESL.
What? Was that a teeper?
Hold tournament right now. Prophet on Volkanovski trying to stay in it, make this 1-1 in the best of 3. Oh,
damn.
Left hook. Lovely work there by Prophet. Really, really fast.
What?
Oh, left hook. Lovely work there by Prophet. Really, really fast.
He threw a hook, straight hook. Dude, that was...
Could be the beginning of the end here.
Oh, the uppercut one more.
No fucking way, dude. No way.
Full guard, ground and pound. Prophet trying to cover up.
For 1,000 times.
He's still in it. I can't believe it.
Can you imagine the excitement jumping?
Dude, everyone's saying that Naz UFC, bro. Everyone's saying this dude uses a Zen. He chooses to go to the ground twice. He chose to go to the ground last fight in the championship. He chooses to go to the ground this fight in the championship. Anyone saying that this dude's using a Zen, watch, bro. This is literally the highest level of UFC right here.
As a result, bad place for Prophet.
He's choosing to go to the ground. He's choosing to go to the ground with like the entire round, with like 4 minutes in the round. The round just started.
Triangle on the far side here.
No way. Is he gonna get him?
Struggling. Stamina fairly even.
Our first submission.
What?
Yeah, but he's out. He's out. He's fine. He's back on top. Into north-south. Good job, though, staying composed for Prophet, and also buying himself a bit of time as well.
Yeah, he's got his Alexander the Great in his face.
You can't submit Volkanovski. It's impossible.
Yeah. It's gonna be tough.
Dude, so this is what I heard from a lot of the top, or for one of the top players. I think his name's Nightfall. Nightfall honestly should have been in this tournament. He's a subscriber of the YouTube channel. I think that dude's really good, and I think he would have placed somewhere in the top 4, in my opinion, maybe top 8. They say that they like to literally, like, some of the best players that I talk to, that I'm friends with, or like acquainted with, they like to hang out in side control and like just bully people. Like, people love to hang out in side control right here, because if you go up, that's kind of like the only way against high level players to like give them something different, because if you're going left or right, it's so easy to deny. So, dude, it's honestly very annoying when you reach someone who really knows the ground game, because I know a lot of people that'll just hold people inside control and try to make them quit. Like, look at those elbows, too. Those will cut you up if you don't do nothing.
First submission attempt we've seen.
I like it. Really took all day. Ground.
I like to go to the sprawl from here.
Oh, yeah. Shots to the body, but this is a good spot, really, for Prophet to be relaxed. That's a nice deny, took some long-term stamina.
And they're back up on the feet. Nice kick there, catching some back up.
Now this is a case of...
Chat, I'm ripping the Hasbullah shirt too. I'm ripping that Hasbullah shirt. Wait, did he stun Naz? How?
back
go away
up
from
on
1
the feet.
second.
Nice kick there, catching him back up.
Now this is a case of if Profit can keep the pace slow, he might be able to take over in rounds 4 and 5 because of the stamina difference.
Oh my god.
It's a block.
Dude, he's got a crazy
Nas is
stamina
backing
advantage
up.
on Naz.
Lovely lead hook though to the body though, and the head health is flashing. The durability of Volkanovski might just pay off.
You know what? For as much as I hate to stop this one more time, but for as much as UFC, like, for as much as people shit on the game UFC, the one thing that I will say that's good about it, holy dude, whatever. I will say, for as much as people give UFC 5 shit, the one thing that is really good about the game is, like, you really can't run away from people in the game. Like, if you're up on, like, a stamina advantage like we got right here, if you have a stamina advantage, like, right over here, like, a significant stamina advantage, when this guy's got, like, 92 cardio and Alexander Volkanovski has 100, like, you are not able to, like, coast around the ring, like, hug the cage, like, run away from your opponent. And usually when you do that, you get hit with kicks, you get rocked, you get your body stunned, you lower even more stamina. So that's honestly something that's really good about UFC that I respect. Like, how an Undisputed, if you, like, hit someone with, like, a 6-punch combination, or if you stun someone once, you can literally run for, like, the entire round. And where I think that would be fun, I just think at the higher levels of the game, for the people that actually play this game a lot, like, it wouldn't be fun. So that's what I like about this game. It's a lot more skill-based, even though there is some BS lucky knockouts, but not being able to run away from your opponents is, like, it makes the game more fun.
Stunning each other back and forth.
That's the fight. He just won.
He's on top.
He's gonna win.
For the finish.
What'd he hit him with?
The recovery and the stamina.
Dude, his stamina is so much lower too. Naz is fighting like a dog here. Straight right to the chin, front lead uppercut after the combo. And he's looking, he's really trying to finish this fight right here. He said, let me get my tickets to the O2. Let me get my tickets to UFC London, baby. Going back to the top mat with another denial, bro. Nas UFC defeating those Zen allegations, bro. Defeating the allegations against the Zen. Or the Zim. I saw someone in his chat yesterday. Dude, I saw someone in Naz's chat yesterday saying that he was using, like, a Zim. I don't even know what that is, but it's like, dude, if you're actually cheating like that in UFC, like, I don't even know what to say, bro. Like, I think he might have gotten caught in the past doing something, but, like, bro, if you're having a tournament from your house, that's not like a real tournament. This is in person. They probably give you the controllers. They give you the system. They give you a fake account. Like, Naz UFC is doing this against the person that made it to the championship. So, dude, I don't know. Like, I don't get why you guys hate on this dude. Like, I think you guys got to give the flowers where flowers, like, are deserved. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude grinds every single day. And, dude, that's...
Showing shades of Aussie.
I think he's defeating the allegations in real time. Not even, like, just with how he's fighting on the ground. He's literally choosing to take over top position. Most people when they knock someone down, most people let their opponent stand right up. They'll back away, give him some room, and they consider that to be, like, respectful. But Naz ended the first fight by jumping into full guard and finishing it. And when he knocked him down a second time in this fight, he jumped into full guard again and chose to stay on top instead of try to fight his way out. So, yeah, you could just see the confidence in the ground game, and I think that says a lot about him as a UFC fighter.
Oh my goodness. His will to not give up is unbelievable.
Oh, this could be it.
This is good. He's getting really close to finishing him right here, bro. Dude, what? This is a really good game. I think that Naz is levels ahead of this kid, though, if I'm being honest.
And now you got to think how much of the recovery and the stamina.
Naz is definitely levels ahead of this guy because Alexander Volkanovski puts up a 100% an equal fight.
We haven't seen Depori go this far in a fight, have we? Or the odd decision, but round 4.
Here, I still haven't seen this fight. I haven't seen the tournament yet. Alexander Volkanovski should take over. See this stamina? This is a big stamina difference right here. Huge stamina difference considering the fact, once again, I think Ilia Topori's getting 92 cardio. This guy's got 100. 100.
The final, you know, is how good these guys are.
Yeah.
That straight right depleted his entire block meat.
You see, look, you can't throw him right away, though. This is the thing. I said you should throw him more, but Naz has got such good movement. You got to, like, set it up. You can't just be throwing those. Like, you got to catch him when he's backing away.
Yeah, that straight right.
Like right there, you gotta throw it. Right after he throws the boom, boom, then you throw your leg kick back. But then that's where Naz is so good. When he does when he goes down and does his slips, like those still block your leg. Like I don't get, like dude, this guy just he's good.
World of Trouble, his head out.
I mean,
is gone.
Nas is also not great, man. It's all right. It doesn't look too bad, but if he eats a little touch, it will be flashing red just the same. It's just that uppercut that he has to be careful of, though.
Body kick.
Beautiful liver shot right there.
You know, people talk about their biggest fears, spiders, the dark, different stuff, you know what I mean?
Was this
My
like,
biggest
was this
fear-
clean?
Talk about their biggest fears, spiders, the dark, different
Dude.
stuff, you know what I mean? You know,
Dude, all fight, he's been doing the same thing and it's working still. He'll do like, I actually might bring out the magic pen for this. It's the epic pen, dude. That's what it's called. Alright, so look. Dude, this is what I'm seeing, bro. Anyone that actually wants to get better at the game, I know a lot of people actually care about UFC that watch my channel. So what I'm seeing from Naz is Naz does something like this. He'll like loop around this way. He'll loop around this way. He'll do like his little slip off to the side. He'll go down, right? He'll do his little slip down, and then he'll circle out this way, like along all the way around. Which is weird because he's circling, even though he's fighting in like a lefty southpaw right now. I see Alexander Volkanovski fighting orthodox a lot, and even though he's fighting with his into his power hand, Naz will do this little loop here and come all the way back around and circle into the power hand. But that's what sets up the left hook right here. When he's circling into there, it just cuts off the angle for him to hit a hook there. So I think that's pretty interesting. I don't know if that's like what he's like doing, but that's like one thing that I picked up on Naz that is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting, I will say.
That uppercut that he has to be careful of, though.
body kick.
Beautiful liver shot right there.
You know, people talk about their biggest fears, spiders, the dark, different stuff, you know what I mean? But my biggest fear is...
Dude, this is like... I look, you gotta throw some more jabs, too. I think that's something I realized. A lot of the top players, they really throw their jabs, and they do this, like, quick little slip right here.
Oh, it's a bad dream.
That's a bad fucking dream.
It is, man. All right.
Dude, the epic pen's elite. Dude, I love this epic pen, dude. It's so nice, dude.
Straight lead hook there. Gets eaten as he's still trying to push forward his profit. The double jabs melting the block meter.
Wait, what was that defense right there?
It gave me a heart attack as well. Still
my
in it.
God.
Meter eaten as he's still trying to push forward his profit. The double jabs melting.
Dude, that like, dude, the head movement's so good,
As
bro.
he's still trying to push
Did he just
forward
slip
his
two?
profit. The double jabs melting the block meter away. It gave me a heart attack as well. Still in it. Block.
Oh, they're basically breakdancing at this point. Get the music back on.
Up to the body, fakes the uppercut, but Naz does not.
Dude, so
bite
this
on
is
it
still the
at all.
championship
Stays
game.
there,
If Naz wins this fight here, he's gonna win the tournament. Let's say, dude, it might be like 3-1 Naz right now.
He hasn't been able to really work that gas
Or like 2-1 going into this round. I think he's... You see, that is what you need to do, dude. I think he's getting...
For this round, so it's kind of even up now. He doesn't really have that as an advantage.
You see, yeah, Volk switched back to his orthodox stance. He has 100, or it's like 99 or 100 switch stance, so it doesn't really matter which side he's fighting with, but Naz still circles into the power hand. And that's why how he landed that left hook.
His body was just not low enough.
The pull counter on Profit been one of his best moves the entire tournament. 100%. He's been pull counting a lot of guys and returning to the body just like that.
Wait a second, bro.
He's been pull counting.
So I noticed something different too. So I noticed another thing too where he did right here. So I said he went like this and then he would come all the way back around. But right here, he went like this. He took a little bit longer of a loop. And then instead of going around this way, he came back at like this angle. He came back at like a... Instead of going around, he like took a really sharp angle to land this hook.
On Profit.
So you see, he keeps going back. He got corner into the corner, but instead of going around like a lot of people do, he held his line. That's pretty interesting.
Lead up straight, stand him off.
That's actually really good. I'm gonna start to do that. I'm gonna try to talk to Naz UFC, see if he can give the kid King Zach some pointers.
He's getting low. Herb Dean's locked. He's on standby.
Herb Dean is getting closer.
That's got to be the fight. Wow. And Naz UFC wins the UFC 5 championships in just an exceptional performance from Naz UFC. He said, "Give me the belt." Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I'm happy for him, bro. I'm happy for Naz, dude. Dude, I'm happy for Naz, dude. Look at him. This guy lives for this shit, bro. This guy lives for this shit, dude. Come on. Bro, they should have had... Bro, next UFC championships. Bro, Nabaldi, get me... Nabaldi and Balin, bro. Get me to announce with you guys, bro. Get me to announce with you guys. Look at,
Give up.
look at, you guys are like, ZagZ, these people all have 100K. These people all have 100K. Let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys something. We've been working in silence, bro. We have been working in silence. Look at this, bro. Look at these live streams over the last year. 230K, 191K, 132K, 120K, 42K, 42K, 40K, 40K, 36, 35, 33, 31, 25, 24, 22, 21K, 19K, 17, 16, 16. We've been putting in work, bro. We've been putting in work. These are all UFC streams too, by the way. I'm putting on for the community when everybody said this game was dead, bro. This game is not dead. It is just beginning, bro. UFC community is growing as a whole, and anybody that says the game is dead is capping. Let's go. Let's see what the announcers have to say, bro.
In that final fight, he was
He's
knocking.
walked
Dude,
off
I
the
love
ball.
this dude, by the way. I fucking love this guy, bro.
Round, but man,
I gotta say, Naz, I'm proud of him.
yeah,
I'm proud of him.
we should definitely get him in here for an interview as well. We should get Nas down here. We got to talk to the man himself, because man, oh man, what a tournament, dude!
What a tournament. I thought he was going to win it from the start. You know, we had so much
Oh, right.
but Naz just... I'm proud. Congrats to Naz.
There's a lot that goes to. into
Look at,
winning
dude,
tournaments.
what is the definition of aura? What is the definition of aura, chat?
Mentally, you
Look
can't
at the
make a
screen.
mistake. You got to stay confident.
Look at the
You
screen,
can't
bro.
Let your mind drift into another game plan. I mean, there's
What is
just
the
so much
definition
that
of
goes into
aura?
maintaining a winning composure right here as well. But let's get him in here. Let's hear from the man himself.
The
El Champion.
cave.
Well done. Let's come in, sir.
Congrats. Here, you take my
Come and sit down. All right. Take a seat, sir. Congratulations, mate. Well done. Well played. Well played. Stick that headset on for us.
Yo,
That
shout out
was
to the,
fun. That was
shout out
fun.
to Naz UFC, bro. I'm gonna make sure you go subscribe to his YouTube channel,
Because there
bro.
were some scary, hairy moments, right?
I'll leave his I'll leave his at in the description down below.
Sometimes
Let's see what he says, bro.
you know
No, we
what?
just lagged
I
out.
was so locked. Sometimes you forget like where you're at.
Oh, we could see your
Yeah.
face, man. Like, what did you call him? Like an Easter Island statue? Because you were just like locked
Yeah.
in.
So
like, with the
handsome, bro.
beard.
Was my opponent locked too?
Oh yeah, Prophet was as well. Some of the eyes are getting wide, you know, for both you guys when the exchange.
Oh, we couldn't see the
I
face
don't think
cams
I've ever
though.
Play like that good ever. Like,
Yeah.
That,
Hold on, I wanna hear what he says. I'm not gonna talk.
Felt like
Yeah.
real competition.
Some of those sequences between you guys at the end,
Yeah.
where he was pull countering and going to the body,
Yeah.
and then you were pull countering
Facts.
coming back on top. Was that
That's
the
literally what I
hardest
was
matchup
saying.
of the final?
100%, 100%.
Yeah,
Prophet
yeah.
plays just like me.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, I found it really hard too.
Yeah.
It's
And-
like fighting myself.
A guy in Prophet who doesn't really compete.
Dude, I
in
thought
the-
I don't know if that was me. I thought Naz looked way better than that guy. I know he's using Ilya, but like that's not an excuse when the other person's using Volkanovski. It's speed versus power.
esports scene,
Right.
but he told us
And,
when he
that guy was throwing way more than Naz, especially earlier on in the fight, and he had the cardio advantage.
came in here, he plays a lot of you guys in ranked. Had you
Yeah.
played him before?
I have played him before, and usually at the start of the game, I was beating him quite a bit.
Right.
But in recent time, he has been
He's
picking
been
up
putting,
wins.
yeah, man. That's saying that he's very, very skilled and mixes up his combos really nicely as
Yeah.
well. And like you said, he plays a lot like you.
He
Like
does.
both you guys, like animation cancel to get
Yeah.
the reaction to then set the counter, but then you were like countering all of
That's
this.
exactly it. Fakes in this game, so the
Yeah.
tools you can use,
Yeah.
they're really good.
Did you have a favorite finish from across the tournament today?
Yeah, I can't remember who it was against, but I ducked someone's head kick and then kicked them.
Oh,
yeah.
that's tough. That's so
Flying
satisfying.
across the cage, it was pretty good.
My best knockout so far.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Good.
Dude,
Man, it
hold
was really
on,
fun,
bro.
like,
Shout out to
honestly.
Nabality and shout out to Naz UFC, bro. These two dudes actually are like holding down the entire UFC community, bro. Like before I even started streaming, there's like really not that many people that are big names in the UFC community. And like even just guys like, I'll honestly give them their flowers, Nabality and Naz UFC. Without these two guys, I probably wouldn't be streaming UFC. Because like it's just such not a big game, and these guys have way more viewers, and they make content that like is so good that they pull in people that don't even watch UFC just to like watch just because they fuck with their videos or they fuck with their streams. Like and they're so different too because Nabality is more of like a YouTuber, and then Naz UFC is more of like a gamer, like not like a gamer but like a high level pro gamer. So it's really interesting, like. It's really interesting just to like see their grind and see how they came up, and now like Nabality's announcing this and he's winning it, and like just these two guys like 100% both deserve their flowers for anyone in the UFC community. Like, and the people that like shit on them, it's just like it's honestly lame because like we all need to stick together in the UFC community because we're so small, and there's so many other games that are like there's so many other games that like have communities, have fan bases, like have people that are diehard for it, and like it's just we just need to stick together as like smaller creators as we come up, and then I think that that'll really set the like when UFC 6 comes out, everyone's gonna be streaming it, everyone's gonna be playing it. But for the last 5, 6, 7 years, bro, UFC has not been all that, bro. Like, and anyone can say it, bro. Most people can say it. Like, if you really know what you're talking about, they know it really hasn't been that crazy. So I'm really excited to see what happens with UFC 6, what happens just in the future, bro.
To everyone watching, my friends back home that are watching too, Vader, Cloud UFC, all the guys that couldn't make it.
Yeah.
They could have came here. They really should.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I hope ESFL, runs more of these events.
Oh yeah, well we want. I mean, like Virgin was so good to us here as well. We're hoping that we can make this a yearly thing, or whenever the UFC come back here, especially for as long as this is here as well, because it's such a great building to do this kind of a tournament in, right?
Yeah,
it's all been good for you,
do
the player. Like,
try bring them back here again.
oh yeah. We're trying to get some more people in, and I believe they're upgrading some of the downstairs, so we might be able to get.
Chat, do you guys want to see me compete in this next year? Do you want to see me announcing it next year? Do you want to see me compete, or do you want to see me announcing it next year? Honestly, like, I'm good at UFC. Yeah, I might win a few rounds. I might advance. I don't think I'll beat the people that are like actually pros. There's levels to it, just like anything. And like, not to say that I couldn't like get to this level and compete. I just don't really want to. Like, it doesn't really interest me at this stage of my life. I just really I really want to focus on like making videos, enjoying my content, like building a UFC community. I would honestly like more so aspire to be more like Nabality in a sense of like making videos. But yeah, I like, dude, I like, what are the like, dude, this guy's been winning tournaments for years now. Like, how do you catch up when you're so far behind, bro? There's got to be like some 10-year-old that's like watching Naz UFC and he's like studying his every move and like, oh, when Naz does this little thing, I'm gonna get him. But dude, I don't know if that's me, bro. I think I might just stick to streaming and making videos, bro. Maybe I can announce next year. I think that'll be pretty cool. Hopefully,
this helps.
I'm really gonna push it
for the next one. Exactly. There we go. Exactly, I love it. So who did you think would end up in the final with you after the opening day and the Swiss?
I think if Kahan was on the other side of the bracket, he'd be in the final.
He'd be in the final with you, because that was really tough as well in the semi-finals, and you guys were going backwards and forth. It was one apiece, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm surprised Mikey didn't make the top 4.
Yes, some people said that, and there was a moment where Mikey played Aussie, and we thought that was for a top 4 spot, but then I think it wasn't. Yeah, it was a bit of a miscalculation, and it's tough to do sometimes as well. But yeah, I mean, Kahan was playing really well in that fight against you. Some of the combos you guys were throwing, and Kahan's really good at extending those combinations as well. You know, it's a scary guy to go against.
Yeah, it's been fun though. It really has.
Oh my God! Breaking news. These are the tickets. All right. 2 tickets for you,
and
man.
there are the tickets to UFC London. Naz UFC getting the job done. Yo, everyone, if you made it this far in the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Go down and below and check out Nabality and Naz UFC, the 2026 UFC 5 champion, the official #1 ranked UFC 5 player in the world, bro. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you liked the breakdown. We did a lot of rambling, but hey, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to start to get more on the posting. Make sure to go follow me over on the Twitch. Everyone, please, if you actually made it this far in the video, it costs no money. And just go follow me over on Twitch. That's all I ask. If you don't have Twitch, go follow me on Instagram. ZagZ, no spaces. Yo, thank you all for watching the video. I love every single one of you guys. I'm going to be streaming tonight. So, yeah, let's go.